señor.
We're here in Mexico for obviously a show run to kind of promote a bit the Formula One in Mexico before coming here later in the year for the Grand Prix. It's true.
Right down here, it's pretty busy, isn't it? Did you expect this many people?
Probably not, no.
So
I mean,
you can see already it's completely full the whole way around the square.
you told me 40,000, but it looks like more, no?
Yeah,
Because
I think it's already got
in Lima they told me 60, 70,000 and it was the same or more.
I think it's great that Red Bull brings cars over here, so people that don't have the money to pay the entrance to a Formula One Grand Prix can watch cars on the regular streets.
Obviously this is downtown central Mexico, so you only have a limited amount of time to build up. We've taken over the square for about 24 hours now. We're hoping from anywhere from 50 to 60,000. We had some meetings with the police yesterday and they're slightly concerned that we may go up to 100,000.
Coming in, we're gonna shoot out the first F1 outing without announcing. So just when they're going in, like boom, o sea, se soltó el toro, no sé, boom, o sea, bam.
Everyone knows what they're doing. We do this throughout the year.
We're gonna have, I think it's 5 Renaults going around.
We're doing this 20 times a year or so, and most of the team here have been doing show runs now for 5+ years. Harold. Schedule for tomorrow, just going to quickly run through it with Joe, just so he's aware of what's going on. So the drivers will be on site from 10 o'clock, and so they'll be coming over from the hotel in, and then we need to obviously get them ready in team kit, etc. Yep. The first run, all we want Carlos to do is burnouts, no donuts, show the speed of the car.
The thing is with the race weekend, it's quite a rigid process, you know, it's exactly the same every weekend. It's very much procedures, ticking boxes. So the guys are, you know, they're thinking on their feet all the time. Everything's fluid. Effectively, this is like a training ground for them to go racing. So they need to show us how versatile they can be, you know, how adaptable. They've got to be great with the public. They've got to be excellent on the cars as well, because I expect the same level of reliability that we have racing. While you're there, Bugsy, we're going to need to do a practice drop down a bit later on when it's quieter, because obviously the angle of the curve down, even with the ramps, we're concerned about the front wing clearance.
Carlos, ¿qué significa para ti estar en México?
Looking good, looking good.
The drivers, when they come down at 10 o'clock, do you want to do a reconnaissance lap with them in the Infinity, just so they know where they're going and they know that there's an extra bit coming off the Zocalo?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú?
A few drains I'm a little bit concerned about. We might need to think about welding down.
Yeah, we have that also. We saw that last night.
And we just need to be a bit careful about the one which is just out there, because it's got a piece of bent metal. It's not welding down, it's a void.
Yeah.
And it needs pointing out to the drivers. I think we're the only team left with a fully functioning support team that can do show runs. We're bringing the cars closer to the fans. They won't ever at a Grand Prix get to see them this close. And also we've got 2 great drivers in Carlos Sainz Jr. and Daniel Ricciardo.
The nice thing about show runs is it really brings the fans and the locals close to the atmosphere.
Guy, you were just getting snapped heavily.
And it's giving them something to get excited for.
I think if you want to do a show run, the best place is to do it in the middle of the city, in the historic side, and we're just there. Massive square to do donuts.
I think Red Bull has a connection with the fans, and I think it's special in Mexico.
Do I need to get changed or anything? Or
We will need to race suits in a little bit. I think we're fine as we are. We've got meet and greets, but these guests, these guys here actually.
really? Okay. Today there really is no pressure at all. It's just for the fans, and there's massive potential here for the sport. When you've got a city of 20 million odd people, then I guess this is what it's like. It's a bit crazy.
There's like an overshoot area to go up, quick donut, come back. I think we need to make sure between you and Daniel that we understand that only one car uses that. This is all about the fans, as far as we're concerned, really. I mean, for us guys personally, we get an opportunity to allow people to have their picture taken with the car, put on a real display. Hopefully it'll stay dry and put on a nice loud, smoky show.
Can we get Daniel to sit in the other car, try the seat?
Yeah, as soon as he's finished his media commitments, I'll get him over, mate. All right, thanks, Chris.
Normally during a weekend, you don't experience a driver working for you, no? Here we are working for the fans. We are just wanting them to enjoy. We don't care about ourselves, about the car. We just want to produce the best show possible.
And we're in the usual levels of sort of organised chaos now. Both cars are prepped, ready to go. They just need tyres.
Like always, we've got to save tyres.
We've got 3 sets available to us total. I've got a spare front and a spare rear in case of punctures. Obviously, the street runs that.
Yeah, I don't think we quite expected this many people. It's really rammed and all the terraces are full. You can hear the F1 engine. We're sort of getting ready to go out. This is a big run for us. This is probably one of the biggest runs we've done in a couple of years. They're experienced guys. They do this day in, day out. Unbelievable. Literally, the guys got perfect donuts at the end, right in front of the CDMX sign, Mexican flag in the background, cathedral there, ticker tape flew in, and when you get a crowd like this and they go as crazy as this, I mean, you can hear them now in the background. That's Carlos, and we've got Daniel here, and yeah, it makes the three months of hard labor worth it.
I think today was a massive success. The fans were awesome. They really embraced us being here, and I'm sure it's just a taste of what's going to come.
For me, that I'm 20 years old, it still feels a bit weird, you know, when you see so many people cheering for you. You never get to be as close as you are here to people. It's something special and something that I'm sure both the crowd and the drivers enjoy.
There's such a vocal crowd, you can hear them all the time screaming and shouting.
And now we're off to the track, bits of marketing style stuff to do there. It's obviously a good chance for me to have a look at the track and get an idea of what it's going to turn into in a few months' time. We are in a section of the racetrack that we'll be coming to compete on in November. Doesn't look like a whole lot now. We're in probably the coolest area, the stadium section. We're seeing them all put it together, and we're going to have a bit of a sighting lap and just have a look at the track, and I think just get some filming, get some shots, and just be like the ones who christen the circuit, I guess.
You go into the Moises Solana complex. It's been called like that for 40, 50 years now.
Yeah.
Having an actual F1 driver being here at the track for the first time after 23 years, it's a very special moment. So for us, it's just building up more momentum towards the race. We're 4 months away, so this is an important milestone that we reached. Our goal is really to bring Formula One closer to the fans and to take Mexico to the world.
The past shows that it's a classical venue for F1. When they were racing here, actually, I wasn't born, but I still look to videos in YouTube to follow the races of the 80s, 90s, you know. This is the most important thing, that F1 is coming back to one of the classical venues. We are waiting to the car to get warmed up.
Do you understand? You're going from
side by side, yeah?
Side by side, from 4 to 11, going up and down, kind of tag team.
I'll never go in front of you, okay? Because obviously you can't see me, so I'll always stay behind. For F1 to come back here after 23 years, obviously they got Perez on the grid as well, so there's a good push for Mexican drivers for now, and I think to host an F1 for the market and everything, I think we'll get a lot of good exposure for the sport.
There's not much yet in the tracks, but at least, you know, I can say I was the first one.
It's just cool to see it. It, I guess in a way, creates a bit more excitement. To see it up close gets us a little bit more excited to come back.
It's been a couple of crazy days. I landed at 4 in the morning, went directly to the hotel, take a shower, then go directly to a show run, and directly to here to the track to start filming.
Really energetic, guys, so this must be the last one. Okay, welcome.
We need to do everything very efficiently, as quick as possible. Because tonight I'm going back to Europe for my next Grand Prix.